What's up guys, it's your girl Mekaylajene and I'm back again with another banger.
You know you a star, you can touch the sky. I know that it's hard, but you have to try. If you need advice, let me simplify.
So as you can see from the title below, this video is all about how I record on my YouTube channel using only my phone. So a couple people asked me what kind of camera do I use to record on, and sorry to bust your bubble, but I do not use a camera. I use my phone. There are a few things that you really need to have in line if you're going to use your phone to record. So let's just jump into it. Number one is your settings. So if you're using an Android or an iPhone, I'm sorry Android users, I have an iPhone, so this video is dedicated towards iPhones, but I'm pretty sure you can use what I'm telling you for your phone as well. First, you're going to want to go into your settings on your camera. You're going to go to settings, you're going to click on camera, and once you get to camera, you're going to click on 1080p times 60. There's also 4K on there. I don't use 4K for my videos because 4K takes up a lot of storage. Like, learn from me. I was recording my videos, wanting to upload them, and I was wondering why all my content was getting deleted. It was because my phone was so full because I had everything on 4K. 4K does make your video quality better. However, it doesn't change from 1080p compared to 4K that much. So I kept mine on 1080p because I'm not trying to buy more storage. The second thing you want to do is when you're recording, please, y'all, this should be like written down somewhere, like please keep your phone horizontal, meaning like this. Do not record vertical. Do not record your phone like you do on Instagram and on Snapchat. When you are recording for YouTube, keep your phone horizontal, because if you do not record it horizontal, you're going to have these two ugly black lines on the sides of your video, which is so unattractive. So when people click on your video, they're going to already automatically know this person recorded from their phone. So do not record in vertical. Always change your phone to horizontal. Another important thing for you to remember is to always clean your screen. Get all that gunk, glom, the hair grease, sis, get it all off your camera. It's nasty. So your camera is clear and clean, and it actually looks like you have a camera sometimes, like if it's that clear. The fourth thing is something that I do. It's a preference of mine. So you can add grid boxes to your recordings. So when you record, you'll see, what is it? It's 9, so it's 9 boxes on your camera. And what I like to do, I like to sit in either the first or the last grid. I never like to sit in the middle because I kind of like to show my background. Granted, it's not that hyping right now, but we're working on it. But yeah, so I like to sit in the sides of my grids just so it can be a little bit more professional, looks a little bit more bourgeois. You feel me, girl? So that's what I like to do when I record. Another tip for you guys is to always look at the camera. I fall short of this all the time. I find myself looking at the screen, looking at myself instead of looking at the camera directly. So when you're on your phone, it's hard to not look at the screen because you can see what you're doing. So you want to look at the screen all the time instead of looking at the camera, but make sure you're keeping that eye contact with your audience by looking at the camera lens. I've also noticed if you use your back camera opposed to your front camera, your quality is much better as well. Why? I don't know, but I just noticed, I mean, there has to be some reason why. The back camera is so much better in terms of quality compared to the front camera, and it's weird to record from the back, I understand, because I like to see myself. So if you can, turn that phone around, use that back camera. Either way, your video quality is going to be superb. I'm recording on my phone, like I said in the beginning, and I'm using my front camera opposed to my back camera, just to give you guys a example of what it looks like. Look at this little dot on my face. So that's so weird. Lighting is also an important thing to remember. So in North Carolina right now, it is, I think it's like 1:30. So 1:30 is the time where the light is hitting my recording room perfectly. So if I go too early, it's going to be too much sun. If I wait too late, it's going to be too dark. So right now the lighting is perfect. I'm sitting very close to my window. That's why you can see like the lines on this pillow from my blinds. I didn't pull them up because everybody can see into my house. So another thing you can do if you do not have proper lighting, so as you can see in the background, I have wallpaper back here. So if my lighting is not perfect, it'll be a bright light in the middle of this wallpaper. So I do something that's called AE lock. So basically when you go to your video, you'll hold on the screen, and again, I'll show you guys this. You'll put your finger on the screen until it says AE. Once the AE comes on, you can adjust your light exposure. You can make it a little bit brighter, a little bit dimmer. You can do all types of things. So you hold your finger on there, adjust it how you want to adjust it, and then AE lock comes on. Once you press AE lock, now your background is no longer able to have that big white spot back there. So right now you just see what I put my background on. So I want to give you guys some things that I currently use when I'm recording. So I do have a ring light. I'm not using it now because I want this video to be as natural as possible. So I have a newer ring light. So that ring light, I got it off of Amazon. I think it was, I don't want to lie, but I think it was like $130, $140. Maybe 150, I don't know. It was 100 something. So you can go out and spend some good money on a nice quality ring light, or you can go on Amazon and find a starter ring light for way cheaper. You don't have to invest so much money into these ring lights. It's not that important unless you're like, actually, it is important. I take that back. Lighting is very important because if you have a low quality gray lighting video that you see on YouTube, you're not going to want to watch it. You're not going to sit there and be entertained because the quality is so terrible because there's not proper lighting. So invest in your lighting. I will take that back. Invest in your lighting and invest in yourself by purchasing some type of good lighting or making sure that you record at a specific time where your videos will have ample lighting. Outside of my ring light, I also have a tripod. Well, it's actually my husband's tripod, but I use his tripod in front of my ring light. So I have my ring light here and then his tripod here. So I'm recording and then the ring light's behind me. Now the ring light does have a stand, but I like the ring light on different angles sometimes when we do videos. So you have a ring light. I mentioned a tripod. I have a small tripod. Let me grab it. It's right here. So I have a small tripod. This one is off of Amazon. You can buy this. I think this is a UB size, UBZ, I don't know. So you can buy this. This is the name. You guys can't see this. I'll put it in the description down below. But you can buy this one off of Amazon. This one was only $18. And I also just purchased a gimbal. So a gimbal basically is another tripod. I paid a little bit more money for it. I also got it from Amazon. It was $69 something. They had other ones that were like $89, $59, but I was like, I'm just gonna go middle. And I looked at the reviews. The reviews look pretty good. So I purchased this gimbal. And basically a gimbal is a tripod, but it's also a stabilizer. So when I'm vlogging, now you won't see like the choppy motion. When I'm walking, it won't be looking like I'm bouncing. It'll look very clean, very crisp. It made, like some of the videos people put up made it look like, a drone. Made them look like a drone. It was pretty cool. So I tried my gimbal yesterday. I need to read the instructions because the thing was hard to use. So I do have a gimbal. I have the handheld tripod. I have a tall tripod. I have my ring light. And the next thing that I want to purchase is possibly a mic for my phone. So whenever I'm walking out and we're vlogging, you can still hear me. Right now, my volume is pretty good to my iPhone. So that's another important thing that I did not mention before. Make sure you're sitting close enough to your phone. You don't want to be 5 feet back, way back here because no one's going to hear you. Your video will not be clear and it will not be loud enough for people to hear. So make sure you're sitting close to your phone and close to the microphone so that it can pick up on everything that you're saying. So if you don't want to do that, go ahead and invest into a microphone, some type of mic. I know there's a mic called a Shure, S-H-U-R-E. It's also on Amazon. That runs you $100 something. The one that I was looking at, I think it was $123. So I was looking into that microphone for my phone. So that's also an option for you guys to use if you would like to record way back there opposed to sitting up close to your phone. So I've mentioned the tripods, the handheld tripods, the gimbal, the microphone, and the ring light. So those are starter tips for you guys to use and things that I'm currently using as a newer YouTuber. So if there's any more tips and tricks that you have that I have not mentioned, please let me know down below. I am looking for a camera. So if you all have great ideas or great options for a camera, a vlogging camera, a sit down camera, a camera, whatever, let me know because I really want a camera next. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was very informative. And until next time, I'll see y'all later. Peace out. Bye.